So the traveling ants, this is one of the major features of InterMapper, gives you the feeling of a living organism. And if you look at this all over the day, you get a feeling, okay, now it's starting business in Asia, so the lines get up crowded, and it's okay that it's now orange for half an hour because all these updates are running. But when you see it later in the day, you get the feeling, oh, this is now quite too long, so I have to look a little bit more in details there. So you get a first view, and when you have it running up for some times, then you get a clear view what's normal to your network. Yeah. So this is, again, the administrator that gets practice in his InterMapper because he knows like traffic situation. Yeah, he gets a clear feeling how it must feel all over the day, and when there's a change, then he can have a deeper look. And also the administrators get a clear view if the services are up and running, and when the users call them in the pre-InterMapper phase, I call it for the customers, they most time react to a problem. So IT always thinks, does the user know something more than we know? Because they're just on the line and say, hey, we've lost the internet. And users always have such highly detailed error reports where administrators really love, deleted the internet or something like this. And then they try to work out what's not working, and they try it with very basic tools, and it takes them quarter of an hour just to point to the problem that the DNS is not running or the mail server is not getting any incoming mail. So they have to do a lot of diagnostics to find this out. And always when the telephone rings, they just feel, now, is there someone calling who knows more than me? That's what I call reactive. Yeah. And with an InterMapper, when you set up all your environment in the correct way, and from the disasters you learn what to monitor, and then you are proactive because you can directly see what's happening. And when you pick up the phone and the user says, I have a problem, you can tell him, yes, we see DNS is down. We're working with the ISP on the topic. So this gives him another situation in the company. So he doesn't have to just be in a defensive way. Do they know something more than me? Yeah, he can be offensive and say, okay, we're working on this topic, everything's fine, we have a degradation in service. So that's why it's so good for an IT administrator to use an InterMapper. And if you see about the budget, you don't need such a high budget to implement it. It's very cost effective.